they were basically getting attacked by ISIS past those mountains over there. Good morning guys, it's another vlog here from Kurdistan, and today we're joined by Govind and Mac.
Hello!
Yeah.
Bani Bashi!
Chani Bashi, Be'anu Bash. The first thing we're going to go check out is Marmati. It was built in the 4th century and it's called Marmati. Guys, so we're just on Mosul Road now. Govind told us in 2014 Mosul itself was actually captured by ISIS between 2014 to 2017. So imagine we're literally an hour away from that border, and now none of that hostility is around. Just a bit of information, Mosul was actually the second largest city in Iraq after Baghdad. Guys, so we're just almost at the monastery now, and the surrounding area of the monastery with these villages that I'm showing you now. In 2014, everyone, until 2017, everybody evacuated because the area was being attacked by ISIS. But it's quite surreal to know that we're in an area that was so war-torn only a few years ago. Alright guys, we've just made it to the monastery, and first impressions, wow. After all these years it's still being preserved like this. Stunning. Little story about this monastery is that in 2014 they were basically getting attacked by ISIS past those mountains over there. ISIS actually never made it too close because the Peshmerga, which is the Kurdish army, was defending this place to make sure that they don't get through and essentially destroy the monastery, because that's what ISIS was trying to do in 2014. And to think that's only a few years ago when that was happening, and standing right here now, it's just yeah, again, a very surreal feeling. Wow, what a view from here. We've just reached the main doors of the monastery. So we're just in the next part in the monastery, and he's saying there's 75 rooms around this area itself. And who's actually in the rooms at the moment?
So no one living in this room.
Right.
Every room belongs to the one holy priest in the long time.
Okay.
But now the people in the Mosul and the Erbil and the Bashiqa, the Christian people, they coming here on Sunday or in the weekend,
yeah,
to spend a time all
Okay.
day. So they any room is available, it's free.
Oh, wow.
So one family, they go inside and they prepare food, they stay
Nice.
whole day from morning until evening to spend some time to picnic.
And do they have to book the room, or is it just
no,
like
no,
first
just
come?
for free. Yeah.
Anyone
Just
come?
Anyone come. If there's
Wow, that's
space,
amazing.
you can go inside and take a time, spend a time one day.
So we're just about to meet one of the guys here, one of the priests that stayed in the monastery during the time, and can ask some questions.
When the situation be very bad, they go to the Erbil, and after 3 days, they back also here to service the church. 2014, they left here because the 2014 ISIS, they have very big power. They are very strong. Okay, because Iraqi military, they left all guns, all things. So they tried many times in 2014 to attacking this monastery to destroy. But they once left here 3 days. After 3 days, they back.
Okay, so
Yes.
only one time.
Yeah, only one
Yes.
time.
So I just asked Father Thomas here because one of his friends was the only priest that stayed here during the time when ISIS was attacking the monastery. So my question to him was, do you know what your friend's experience was when he was here? Was he afraid, or what was it that he was actually doing here, him being on his own? And he said he was not afraid whatsoever, because this is his holy place and he was happy to stay here on his own and defend it. Mac, how are you feeling with all the stories you've heard so far of the monastery? How does it make you feel?
I must say, being here, it's such a surreal experience, to imagine just a few years ago, because 2 years ago, like the pandemic had just started, which doesn't seem like that long ago, and it was just like 2 years before that where like, you know, you couldn't even be here, you couldn't even visit this place. The town was evacuated, so it's quite surreal. But now like it feels very calm and safe, and pretty much all of Kurdistan, you know, knock on wood, you know, you hear so much media over the last couple of years, you have this certain perception, and that's just been crushed. So I'm really excited to keep exploring.
Okay, so we're now entering the church of the monastery. These are the tombs of some of the saints from back in the 4th century, and what they've done is collected some of their bones and put it behind these walls as a sacred area. And this is just an example of what's behind those tombs. So they've got a holy wall here where when people visit, what they do, it's actually being created, and they just chuck money inside. It's a bit dark, for either good luck or making a wish. So Govind is going to show us the old part of the monastery, but apparently a lot of it has been destroyed, almost rotted away, and we can't actually access it, but we can see it from this viewpoint. We just finished from the monastery now, and Govind is going to take us down to the town which people fled from during the 2014 to 2017, the village. So we're just going to go check that place out now to see what it looks like today. It was such a surreal experience being at this location, but one thing it has taught me, and I hope it does for the viewers, that the Kurdish people have a strong soul and heart and will always stand up for their country and their people. Guys, so this checkpoint that you can see behind me was the last wall of defense from the Peshmerga when ISIS was trying to come in just behind them from 2014 to 2017. So it's a historical area where it's still being guarded by the Peshmerga soldiers just in case another attack is to happen in the future, but hopefully that's never going to happen again now that it's all secure. But again, a very monumental area right here where the Peshmerga are still guarding. Alright guys, that brings this video to an end, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing because I'm going to be bringing out a few more episodes of Kurdistan. So if that's what you're interested in, hit the like button, and I'll see you all on the next one.